Okay, folks, some of you wanted to see the hens. These are what Nigel and Alison have had from a rescue centre. And there's 4 here. You want to tell us a bit about them, Nigel?
Yes, we've had them for about a year, and they all came from, I think it's the barn system where the hens were kept previously, and they'd all had injured legs. You can see that one down there is still basically one-legged.
Yeah.
But they were carefully looked after by a local person, and when they were good enough or well enough to come here, we brought 3 of them, and they're becoming very tame. They lay very well, and in spite of limping, they seem fine. They seem quite happy. Alison lets them out onto the plot twice a week for a couple of hours each time, and they help to keep the grass down.
Oh, that's brilliant.
So yeah, they also help to keep some of the beds a bit weeded because they scratch the little weeds out.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, so yeah, we're very pleased with
look,
them.
that one looks really well fed and...
Oh yeah, in spite of always standing on one leg.
One leg, yeah, it seems to do very well, doesn't it?
Yes, it does.
I'll just come back. Yeah, they're all looking nice.
Yeah, they're all pretty tame. Okay, shall we look on the rest of the plot?
Yeah, yeah. I can just see we've got some daffs down here.
Oh yes, yes.
Are they the ones what I planted?
Yes, they are.
So they've multiplied as well.
How many were there to start with then?
Not that amount. Not in that one spot.
Yeah.
No. Just telling Nigel about this other spot, and there's a lot more daffodils there than what originally started with. There was 1 plant and now there's about 10, which is interesting.
Yeah.
Are you alright with the hens?
Yeah, we won't let them out, and then we'll be able to go back in. Well, Alison's done more weeding and clearing.
Yeah.
This is where she lets the hens out. You can see the grass is really short, and that's where they spend most of their time down here.
That's good. Got some moles, I see. Nigel?
Where?
Yeah.
Oh, I hadn't noticed that. Yes.
Oh.
I don't know whether that's good or not.
No.
A few more daffodils coming up here.
Yeah, and we've got foxgloves.
Yes.
3 foxgloves, what I can see. I wonder if there's any other flowers.
Yeah, this bed is on the in the process of being tidied up.
Yeah. Yeah.
There's some good rhubarb down here, Julie.
Oh yes. Now these are the ones, what, 1 year I got about £50 of rhubarb from them, from these 2 plants.
Yeah, they look quite
very good.
Large and healthy, they
Yeah, yeah.
And more daffodils.
Yeah, and there was only 1 daffodil there originally, so they've multiplied.
Yeah, this is one of the goat willows which I've sawed off, or Alison's sawn this one off. And we shall let that grow some shoots in the spring until it's got a few leaves, and then we'll spray it, and hopefully that will get rid of the roots.
Right. Okay.
Unless we can dig it out, we might be able to dig it out without spraying.
Yeah.
But we've not tried yet. That's one of the bigger ones.
Okay. So we've got raspberries what have been popping up.
Yeah.
So
most of the raspberries here have now been the dead canes have been taken out. The old canes have been taken out.
Yeah.
And the weeds have mainly been removed by Alison. You can see it's relatively clear down there.
Yeah.
And we've been putting that in bundles and taking it up to be burnt on one of the other plots.
Okay, that's great. Certainly a lot of foxgloves around there.
Yes.
Which will bring in the bees. Oh, and look at these, folks. We've got 1 down here, rhubarb.
Well, that seems to be an earlier one there.
This one here, yeah. champagne one at the back there, just there. And in here there's two lots. There's one here and there's another lot coming there. They're still there. We've got this one here. And there was one over there. I'm not sure whether it's still there. Might be a bit later, or it may have died. I wouldn't have thought it had died. There it is. It must be there.
Here.
Could it be? I don't know. Yeah, there it is.
Oh, it's there. There it is. It's just starting to shoot.
Just starting.
That's it. Yeah, good.
Yeah.
And there's another shoot.
Yeah. So that's okay. Over here, this is the Livingstone rhubarb, and there's two plants in there. That's meant to produce rhubarb for 10 months of the year.
Yeah, we used a little of that last year and it was very good.
Was that?
Yeah, it was after the main rhubarb season. Just
Yeah,
just a couple of sticks.
The beds are still covered from when I covered them pretty well.
Yeah, and this is the latest bundle of weeds and sticks for burning.
Yeah.
So not a massive change from last time, but it's steady progress.
Yeah. So, you know, there's still raspberries, there's some strawberries, rhubarb, plenty of that.
We could have a look at the trees to see if they're going to fruit.
Yeah.
See if we can find any fruit buds.
Yeah.
And in fact, this plum tree, look, it's covered in fruit buds. These little
Yeah. I know.
conical buds.
So this is the plum tree.
Yeah.
Wow.
Lots of fruit buds too on the pear.
Pear tree. Yeah. Again, two rhubarbs in here, folks. Did I say I like rhubarb? And there's some more in that one over there.
Yeah, this plum tree was getting rather tall, so you can see I took the centre out.
Yeah.
That's the best way of tidying up a neglected tree most of the time. Take the centre out, stop it getting too high,
Okay.
and it lets the light into the middle of the tree.
Yeah. Plus there's a limit to what height you can have on the plot here. So.
Oh yeah. What did they say? I think it's 2 metres, isn't it?
Yeah, was it 2.4?
Oh, it might
was, or something
yes, it
like
could
that.
Be.
About 8 feet.
8 feet,
8
yeah.
feet, yeah.
This is the Braeburn tree. It had a small crop this year.
Last year.
Last year, yeah, which I use mainly for my crosses. You can see bits of labelling here, which will have to come off. But there are some fruit buds starting to come. Look, there's one.
Yeah.
There's another.
Yeah.
So it looks like we're going to get not a heavy crop again, just a light one.
Is this a graft?
No, that's a swelling that you often get on fruit trees after they've fruited. And when you get a swelling like that, I don't know what it's called, but it's best to cut it off.
Okay.
Because it's not productive.
Right. Yeah. Okay. Look at the moss on here, folks. I know some of you in the hotter climates don't see moss, and you're quite...
No, it's not moss, Julie.
It's not moss?
No, it's lichen.
Oh, sorry, that's what I meant.
And
yeah.
it's a very good sign. It shows a clean environment, because lichen are very sensitive to chemicals.
Right, okay.
So when you get that on a tree, it's usually a good sign.
Good sign. No pesticides and
That's
stuff.
right.
Yeah. Okay, or very little.
Hmm.
Okay. I've got lots of golden raspberries over there. They really multiply, folks. As you can see along the fence there, they've gone into the other plot, and
Yes,
they're like weeds.
I've noticed over the years that the yellow raspberries thrive quite well if they're neglected, whereas the red ones tend not to.
Right.
The yellow seem to be more healthy.
Okay.
And if you look at the stems...
Trouble is they're a bit prickly as well. Which,
well, they are. Yeah, I was just going to say the stems are different.
Yeah.
And they don't get spur blight like the red ones do.
Right. Okay.
So you don't have to keep so much air movement around them.
Great. Yeah.
Yeah. It doesn't matter if they get too crowded.
And you can see we've got the black currants, red currants, and the gooseberry. My God.
Yeah. How big's that
gooseberry bush? Is amazing, isn't it?
It was very tiny when you were here.
Yeah.
I think it's... Well, here's one look.
Oh yeah, we got the... God, that's grown. And there's another one over there. They were red ones.
Careful you don't trip over
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
The size of that, it's 3 times the size it was before.
Yeah. Can you see how it's produced another raspberry? Not raspberry, loganberry.
Oh yes.
That comes from down there. Yeah.
Yes, that's going to. I think that'll have to
Need
come
to
out.
come out. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's probably a few more
Yes.
which have set in this lot. I know there is. There was a couple of gooseberries down here. No, not there anymore.
Have they not survived?
No.
Yeah, there was a lot of undergrowth here.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think it may have been shaded by the willow tree.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, these willows are a bit of a nuisance. They're like enormous weeds, and we had to cut down about a dozen of them. And they were all 6 feet high or more.
Suppose, would they be the ones what they use for bows and arrows?
No, I don't think
No.
so.
Okay.
No.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, I think that's about it for now.
Yeah. Okay. Thanks a lot, Nigel, for the tour.